Playing Amulet today. Rumors are that luck is bad, so there is a chance I'll get giga frustrated with how bad it is and I'll drop after the first round. It's actually going to be so bad because Amulet certainly as a deck is susceptible to that. So we'll see how it's gonna go. Interesting. Harbingers, right? But it's good, not good against normal surgical decks. Bolted Delta. Yeah, I need a land. I fully agree with you, Udaya. Whoa, fetch Watery Grave tapped? What's that? Why not Surreal? All Surreal in hand? That sounds unlikely. Maybe you have push and you play push turn 1, but that was on the play, right? They've seen I played the Amulet opening, so you don't need to hold a counter. Holy shit, I miss Ring so much. And Amulet was so good. Holy shit. That's what I expected. Okay. Will I get Halbingerd? Turn 3 anyways? No, it is a Sultai Rogues deck. Oh, kurwa. I mean, I need to draw a bounce land to win. Surgical main deck. Makes sense. It's going to be very sad when you lose to Sultai Rogues. It's gonna be funny. Fucking ninjutsu. Ninjas. Okay, makes sense. Ninja Rogues. Extraction Ninja Rogues. That's that famous song went. What was it? Ninjas in Paris? No, I think I got it wrong. Anyways, doesn't fully make sense. Ingenious Infiltrator. Ninja, this, not a ninja. I don't know. I click on all three of them. Yeah. It's from the Cyber's to Galleon's Return. It's actually from the base game. But, yes. I've been playing a good amount of Disciples a few months ago. Played through all the campaigns and had a lot of joy doing that. As it was a game I played a good amount when I was a kid. And nostalgia was strong. Oh no, the lag begins. Looked good so far, but then it suddenly hit me, and casting my Sounders pack takes seconds, if not minutes now. And I have no Spelunking, just double Amulet. That's rough. Kurwa no. Just don't create too many triggers. Well, what would Spelunking change? Spelunking makes so that there is much fewer triggers on the stack. Because the lands enter tapped, untapped. They don't enter tapped with a trigger that untaps them. So Spelunking is actually a time saver on Magic Online. It's good now. Do you think it's Urza's cave because Urza used to live there, or just because he's famous and someone honored him? If you actually read the flavor text of the card, it becomes clear. No matter how deep Urza delved, he couldn't escape his regrets. He clearly dug out this cave, trying to escape his regrets, and then he couldn't. Chad, do you know what magic misses? Magic misses activated abilities with the keyword delve. That would be giga cool. If opponent actually wouldn't just extract Titan for no reason, I could be in trouble with against the extraction a little bit, but they just collected for no reason instantly. Sultai Rogues, ja pierdolę, ale deck. Yeah, Green Love Master should say Delve too. I don't know why it doesn't. Let's play 2 Dismember if they have Harbinger in their deck and just play 62. Swamp, oh no! It's coming. I play my Saga quicker than slower. Oh kurwa. When is the Mox again? It's next weekend. I think I have to register my deck on Monday. Can't wait to see you at Worlds this time. Same. Except that I actually can. It's pretty rough. You have to win to qualify for Worlds, and it's a really rough roster. Fortunately, Harbinger is a wizard, not a rogue. You have to win either Cube or Modern. I think it's one world slot, so you have to win everything. Let me check, actually. Wow, combat tricked. The second World Championship invitation. Yes, I guess there's two. Ooh, extract amulet, that's rough. That's rough. Now I am left with not much, I guess. You hope I win everything, thanks. Reason not to Zenny for analyst set of construct. One reason is that it's in my graveyard. Do you want any more reasons? They would have claimed Saga didn't have extract. No, they... Well, not necessarily. They killed my amulet to combat trick me, right? Need to draw Spelunking. Whoa, just crack it. Alright. Every card they mail is a card closer to Spelunking. True. See? So true. Ergo now. It's literally so true. Is it good to sacrifice all of my lands to play Titan? Seems like it. I get salted, I'll die, but I probably will not. Okay, so Woodland, Deeps, Hanweir, Crumbling. I was playing a Pioneer deck. This is literally a modern Horizon card. Please have some respect. Why is it called Modern Horizon? Horizon implies it's off in the distance, but it's right there. That is eye-opening. So let me get those two. This way I have the analyst for the future turn, and I make a grazer with my GSZ to block the card drawing monster. I have Saga to if my Titan dies. I guess I put this into play, and I have 5 lands. I crack the map, and I grab Lotus Field. So I have 8 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. which is Woodland activation with my Graveyard Analyst. Satoru the Infiltrator. Infiltrator? I barely knew her. Oh wow. Another one. Draw with Satoru, draw 2 with Infiltrator. Why is this not played in more decks? This card is insane. Like Blue Black Frog, why is it not playing Infiltrator? And ironically, like, couldn't there be a deck that's good with this card? There's probably 5 spike decks with it at least. It's a 4 mana 2/3 with no ETB. No, it's a 2 mana 2/3 with an ETB draw a card. There was a 1 mana Rotting Rats. Or you could use it alongside Ragavan. Attack with Ragavan on turn 2. Deal the damage. Trigger Ragavan. Resolve the trigger. Still in the damage step. Use the treasure to ninjutsu the ninja. Then play a Ragavan. Alongside Tamio. Yeah, that sounds solid. Tamio, Kaito. Char, what if there is a ninja deck in Modern with actual Kaito? An Ingenious Infiltrator. What if? Hmm. Okay, it would be funny if every land took this much time. Yeah, it is much faster, especially compared to double Amulet. Because it's rough when it's double Amulet, but Spelunking just makes it go back to being a single Amulet thing every time. Just convenient. Use Valakut, the Molten Pineapple. How do you melt a pineapple? You'd think it would just burn. But I think I'm back. Internet died for a moment, but it came back and I have 13 minutes now. Oh, you're watching this type 1. I have to win with 13 minutes. When we're in multi 6, play Ragavan turn 1. Sounds beatable. On turn 3 with Descent. Too bad I lost my hallucinations. with regards to the Magda challenging deck. Black. Draco. It's perfectly fine. Tolaria West gone. That might be a problem, but I have 3 Titans in hand, so probably it's not gonna be a problem. Leyline Bondage. End of turn Boseiju. Mirrorpool. Come on. US Mirrorpool. It's a tiny bit of an issue. But I guess most importantly I have to just draw a bounce land. Treasures all colors. Well, Surveillance, an Arena of Glory into the graveyard. And then binds again, come on. No reason to get map. And then play Splunking. Seems like there is some reason to do that. Nice. Grazer. Was it better to just crack the map? I think it was. Because now I need to top deck something, otherwise I wouldn't. Wow. Wow indeed, Lizard Face. Sure, I'm not even sure the stream is live now, because honestly, it's not clear to me. Going Deep's Exile, bro, just hitting loop lands after loop lands. Making live awkward. I guess now I can't even play Titan because I didn't crack map last turn, so I die instead of not dying. Well, ruined it slightly. Misplayed then. So I'm up against Zoo. The only thing that makes much sense against Zoo is probably to have more Boseiju. I think they attack Saga reasonably well. I'll just have Boseiju and Otawara number 2. Maybe the Escape Shift number 3. Isn't mining their only removal? Main deck, yes. Postboard. They'll have Dumping Sphere often, which Saga is pretty weak against. As a land that dies. Right, let's not waste time. Force of Vigor has a lot of targets, yeah, but not many of them all that relevant, I think. I saw a guy playing Huntmaster of the Fells in Titan to fight Harbinger. How is it better than Roxanne? Well, maybe it's just not. Sometimes people have ideas and they're not necessarily the best. Seems like that person had an idea. Sounds awkward to me. I pass with the Urza Scathe for bounce land. Third work of my clock. I had an internet outage. So I spent 12 minutes reconnecting. Which I think is not so bad at that point. It would be fun if my opponent would play Magus of the Moon or a Harbinger right now. Because I would mod. Voyage. Maybe they have a yellow remand. Feels like a person that is holding yellow remand. Their gameplay. No, they have binding. Voyage, voyage. Time to perform a Giga powerful scape shift. No, I'll have 6 mana next turn and I'll get to Surveil. One of the best scape shifts ever cast. Meanwhile, villain just played a turn 1 Ragavan and that's it. Their hand is probably more Ragavans and interaction. What kind of bad interaction could they be holding? Stubborn Denial, another Ragavan. Maybe more Leyline Binding that they don't want to spend on this. Maybe Reprieve. Land. Blue. Consign. Okay, of course, that makes sense. They're trying to consign my Titan. But we have a second Titan coming. Holy shit, big move, Ragavan finally attacking. They're 4 turns. You run into my Orcish Bowmasters, bro. Where is chat? Try typing something now. What is villain on? It's just Zoo, right? Domino Zoo. Oh no, it's Ilag. Oops, I meant to return my amulet first. I free my Titan. Should, lore-wise, destroying a leyline binding, should it trigger an ETB effect? I don't actually think so. It sounds a little bit not like it's supposed to work that way, because you're just destroying the enchantment, you're freeing the creature that's there, it's just trapped. So it feels like a mistake. Yet, I guess I will not complain. Saga is a bit weak to consign as well. In a way that I don't think I need to be weak to. Why not copy Valakut Vesuva? You can't because they both come in at the same time. Indeed, it is not possible. For the same reason, it is possible to copy any of your lands that were in your graveyard when you return all of your lands from your graveyard with an Analyst or a Lumra. So that's funny. God, I love Amulet so much. Best deck ever. I hecking agree with you, bro. Let's mold this. Seems a bit bad on the draw. This seems better. I think put the second bounce land back to be able to cast Explore on turn 2 if my Amulet gets destroyed. Okay, I guess I won't play the Amulet then. Into a consign. Slightly punished. No turn to kill, but I mean, they counter the Amulet. That would have been bad for me as well. Even worse, so I'm probably winning on the next turn still. I can beat Boseiju. I can beat Leyland Mining with Boseiju rather. Force of Vigor and we lose Bog. Not even necessarily, but would put me in a tough spot. Not a common card in the 5-color deck though. Not actually trivial for them to play. Leyland Bonding. I get stubbornly denial on the Explorer. I don't summon a Titan this turn, but I do summon a Titan next turn. If I get consigned on the Titan trigger, that sounds mostly acceptable. Sure. Although I do go to 10, which is maybe a bit dangerous. Could just die to double Tribal Flames, given that my opponent has not been playing creatures. They might have deck towards 2 copies of that. I discarded Nakato now, interestingly. Consign this, bro. What? No consign? That's crazy. Interesting. Yeah, 3 minutes should be good enough. I'll just attack with a backup of Otawara. And we'll see where it leads me. Curious. Can't really do any analyst shenanigans. So I'll still lose to double tribal flames, but they didn't have it. Oh. Not searching for anything. Pass the Kavu and just attack for 12 and pass. Not searching for anything anymore. Of course, I could easily get to the... Alright. Analyst loop here, but I'm not getting there right now. But caster wins the match. Opponent kindly scoops, seeing that I will attack them for 24 with just a minute on the clock. And they can only block 2 out of those 24 damages, putting them at -17. We have a round to play, of course. We have to stop, so hopefully my draw step and my explore can draw me a land. It's a Grixis deck without Nicol Bolas. Nicol Bolas is a dragon. Good point. I mean, it would make sense to play some fetal pushes in this deck. Have some removal. That actually would make it potentially better. Oh, lagging on my first forest of the match. Dragon these nuts, yeah. Mutavault would be kind of sick, but I mean, we could play Mutavault instead of Saga. It's not like Saga is super great, but it fetches a changeling with its final chapter, so it's actually pretty useful. And just imagine plussing Kaito in that deck. Incredible. MTGO is unplayable, that's just generally true. Yet, somehow, some people spent ages playing that program. Curious. I mean, I likely still win around turn 4, 5 maybe, given the stumble. 4. With the ape shift. Fotsies, I'm not winning anymore. If my opponent takes the escape shield, maybe they will actually look at it and think, holy shit, I have no idea what it does. If Dryad Arbor were to become part of a cycle, how would you name the cards for Plain, Swamp, Island, and Mountain? So Dryad Arbor makes sense because Dryads are actually trees. So, what is an island? Well, you'd think elementals would fit. You could just make an elemental version of all of the other ones. Go blunt. A giant turtle, but it would need to be a 1/1. So with the Dryad Arbor, I guess the trick is that it is an entire Arbor, but you only one of them fights, so it's a 1/1. Oh, he took Spelunking, holy shit. I don't know if my opponent knows what awaits them. Will they kill me next turn? Probably. Maybe not. I go to 16, probably not. Also have a Dryad to block. Also, if I just draw a land, they die. Bro, I was like, I'll take Spelunking with my discard spell. Prevent you from casting Spelunking. Okay, bro. What about preventing me from casting... from winning? Seems like that's what live will do. Oh. Play faster. I mean, I'm trying to. I can go to Yemen. Let's copy Arena of Glory. Overpacting. Monka Gaiga. I hecking love playing against Mardu Energy. Alright, so island would be a turtle. Still leaves us with plains, mountain, and swamp. Swamp would be a swamp elemental. Plains would be a plain elemental, and mountain would be a rock elemental. Isn't Vampire Vengeance a bit weak in the sideboard against Changeling Ninja decks? That's so true. Saga is not so weak against Mardu. I still like not to rely on it. Because I just kinda don't need to. Arena of Glory, I copied it from my opponent's side of the battlefield. I'm not actually playing one. Seems like a keep. Turn 4 Titan. After they move to 6, now to 5. Challenge this deck, is Mutavault or Urza Saga better? I need your input. Wait, 2 of each? Well, that doesn't answer my question. Bloodstained Mire. I think Saga looks more powerful. It's a bit awkward for sure, but... I mean, life is also a bit awkward, and yet we all live. Also, remind me to check for dragons. Type dragon. I guess we can do that while my opponent is... fetching. Okay, okay. Nif. Mizet. Whenever a joy card deals 1 damage to any target. World of Erexa is the sideboard option, yes, yes. So no 2 Niv Mizzets combo. But also doesn't seem to like it would make much sense. That's actually a different song that's playing right now. Harun and Visionary combo. Yes. Visionary and Harun kill. So if you can fetch 2 Niv Mizzets, you will just win. But preferably you would want a single dragon that wins. If you fetch every changeling from your deck, you get 12 1/1s and then Karthos. Which honestly is maybe not all that good. Because that means you attack your opponent for 19. Yeah. I mean, if you have Magda, that's plus, like, which you have, right? You have Magda when you're comboing off, so you actually end up with way more than that. +1 per every changeling, so that's 12 extra. That's over 30 damage. That should kill most people, unless Energy had Ocelot Pride going. Probably Trap and Charm me, my Titan. Feels like not an issue, I can force them to. Maybe it's a bit of an issue. gained 4 life with Splunking, so now just feel like it's over. Surgical on my Lotus Fields, alright. That's the first time I actually got extracted. Destruction imminent. Use them at 1 card. I move to 5 and I play 2 creatures. Let's make green. I'm a bit short on green. Vengeance on top. Vengeance on top. So I'll return Vesuva. Vesuva. Explore. Kill. I don't know, play Splunking. I copy this. Do I gain 4 life? Let's find out. I do, okay, okay. That's worth knowing for when it's actually relevant. Oh no, that's a Johnny. A Johnny, yes. Alright, chat, see? If you just manage not to queue into the stupid main deck Harbinger deck, you are unstoppable. Damn, that's a tough deck building puzzle. And kinda sucks. Would be better if I had Dryad Arbor in my deck. Don't you just need to cast a spell once after you made all those top treasures? Yeah, does that sound so simple to you though? I don't think it does. Because you will not have a spell. Necessarily. How do I feel about the quantities of main deck Harbinger of the Seas right now? I am in despair. I hate that card and it's just so stupid. And there's just no way to fight it for Titan, so... Opponent could just be casting 1 on turn 3. And then I have no outs instead of winning the game. Cool. No, I mean, Forest Member main deck does not really increase your win rate against that deck even. I fetch an island, for sure no Harbinger. What about Slaughter Pact? Yeah, what about it? What about Slaughter Pact? Awkward. Spell Snare. Discard Long Goodbye. Play Swamp. Play... Just an extra proc there. Four Spell Snares? I don't think anyone plays 4 Spell Snares. I should have would play Vex to play around Spell Snare though. But we play Spell Snare to counter 2 mana spells like Traptor or Ajoni or Psychic Frog or Counterspell or Talisman of Impulse. Underworld Breach, yes. Does Grinding Station work with the artifact loop to mill the opponent? Okay. That actually works, I think. Good catch, Horsey. Then we have monocastable cards. Damn. Looks incredible now. What a deck. Chad, do you think opponent will have a counterspell? I cast counterspell. Wait, 3 mana counterspell? Holy shit. That was a Thought Scour. Maybe they'll have Shoot the Sheriff, and that's kinda good for them still. I probably would be better off casting Under Titan instantly. Given that the first one resolved, the other one would as well, and then I haste the second one. Cling my cave, alright bro. Guess opponent is interested in different kinds of maneuvers. How could we cast second Titan? By getting 2 Lotus Fields with the first one. How can I explain? You cast a Titan by drawing a Titan. Ear of Pizza. I think I'll just search Otawara with the second one. The only plausible way to lose now is to Harbinger. They just don't run removal for Titans, so the Titans will kill them. I guess I can make another Titan. No, because my Lotus Fields are both on the battlefield. Well, I guess I can't then. Alright, whatever. Pick up the Otawara pass. Your move. I have 4 cards in hand, 3 Power of Frogs, so that's 7. I'm at 15, so I'll just take the hit. Mirrorpool Bounceland makes the third Titan, no? Yerenva. Should steady. It does, yes. I don't know why I have trouble with those simple additions today, but they absolutely do. But it also doesn't matter, so I didn't force myself to think too hard. Against Frog, I board my package of answers. Well, I board out my weak cards, and I hope that villain will not line up Harbinger into my Saga. I'm not sure if Escape should actually is the card, because it's kind of cringe against Force of Negation and should keep. So second Otawara for their creatures, it's for bouncing tournaments of any kind. Including Harbinger of Disease. No Bog. I could board in Bog, I just don't know if it does anything. It's a bad land, and like you exile their graveyard, then like sure buddy, and keep attacking you with their frog. Sounds rough. I think I'm in a pretty good spot with no Harbinger, but in a bad spot with Harbinger. So as usual. I crack Scalding Tarn. This card Frog, that's pretty wild. Okay. Any consign or bullshit like that? No. I should play the Otawara, honestly. So I can bounce the frog next turn. Actually, I should have, absolutely should have. Big mistake. I think I just have to race with this frog. Yeah, if I play the Otawara, my next turn is bounce land, bounce Otawara back. I have the swimmer for Harbinger anyway, so that was so bad. If I bounce the frog, it's actually really good for me. So I might have Delirium next turn. So I can draw step Woodlands. Well, I won't have enough mana. Bros, fuck Frog, I hate that deck. I would think of it as a perfectly fine deck. It wouldn't have the Harbinger in it, but so frustrating to play against. I unearth an Oculus. You do. You sure do, buddy. Kill the Oculus. Which is awkward, now they can unearth it again. My constructs don't really win a race against that. A high disaster. Fuck. Not nice. And I don't get to bounce this turn. Which wouldn't really be all that great. What? Not on the end step? I was thinking of counterspell. But played into another unnerf. Tough choice. Maybe we should play Ether Spellbomb. Oh, I keep Sagas. Is the Harbinger
He's
deck
a phenomenal control player.
This memory was a bit horrible this game, as it often can be. I manifest dread. Maybe they made MTGO more likely to time out Titan players. Oh, perhaps. Who knows? I think I can beat 4 lands, but also their hand can't be 4 lands. I cast counter spell. No. Let's find out if I can actually beat 4 lands. Maybe I actually can't. What is the reason to play for Crumbling Vestige? It's because I consider Crumbling Vestige to be pretty good. I mean, I don't know how else to answer a question. Well, they're gonna have 2 lethal flyers, so I can gain life, so seems like death. Once again, Boseiju should destroy flyers. Yet somehow it does not. How do we beat the board? Well, as I said, I think I'm dead, so I don't think I do. No, yeah, no dupa, no. Rod, I think the lag is even forbidding me from scooping. I don't think I like Escape Shift. Thinking about it more or less, it feels not so great. And I want to cut the second pact, so. Also, Psychonaut, Icy Wolf, and Zine00, thank you very much for the subs. Guys, gigabase of you. This hand is shit. Didn't Escape Shift win you a game or two this challenge? I meant in the matchup. In general, Escape Shift is really good. Against the Force of Negation deck, less excited about it, but maybe I still should. So if I keep this, I go top land, then I go turn to explore, and I mean I have no outs to make my hand good, so should maul and keep this. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's try to win on turn 2. Don't fotsies, bro. Do not fotsies. Thanks. Well, we could have fotsies actually. Oh, holy shit, I did promise Yawgmoth. I can play Yawgmoth the next time I play a challenge. Zach, I just absolutely forgot about it. So I am sorry. I'll take your list for the challenge tomorrow or on Saturday. Why should we complain about the lag? In the chat. You can complain at daybreak, but they will just say, yeah, we know. And they will fix it, but only when they'll fix it. I'm just waiting for 2 minutes for me to actually produce my mana to cast a turn 2 top Primeval Titan. It's about to kill them. I bet my opponent is gonna love it. Maybe they'll have a consign or something, but that means they die next turn. They also could have consigned an amulet, which I assume they would do that. Fuck Frog, bros. We got there. We won a match against Frog. Just didn't board out Urza's Saga. It didn't really matter in any of the possible games. Dodged Harbinger. Yeah. Malikar Titan Mirror. Mulligan. Mulligan. Maybe you don't need a combo at all. Maybe you just can have a big artifact to fetch and that's good enough. Co my tu robimy? Pójdź ze strania się na miętko. No bo coś takiego robimy. Oh no, it's a Dryad Arbor. I think my best odds would be get an analyst. Try to mail some good lands. Crumbling Vestige map, awesome. Actually not awesome, but I become so numb. If villain has Lotus Field, then I die. If villain has Landscape Shift, I die. Boseiju. Looks like Scape Shift. Possibly. Am I excited for the Mask X Vadel interview in 20 minutes? I wasn't excited about that. Is there who a Polish Elon Musk? Very good question. I don't think so, if I understand your question correctly. Surge the hand. 6 mana. Blonking? Yeah, Lotus Field makes sense. I will not defeat a Primeval Titan with a Boseiju in hand, so... Isn't Splunking and Vigor a non-bow? Not really. This explains how they actually work together. But for the most part, it's a non-bow in a very small space. I think GSZ looks not so good against villain. I wonder if I want Soul Guide though. Probably not, because I still lose to a Titan. think this is just got GSZs. Could have Bog. But I don't think Bog is useful over anything else. Realistically, if Titan gets summoned with all the Boseijus, it's gonna win. Well, should keep this. And it's actually quite good, besides being maybe a bit slow, but that's okay on the play. On the land is okay. Maybe not. Sakura Tribe Scout, walk Urva. Another green card. So I can pitch this if I need to. Maybe I shouldn't keep the Growth Chamber because this is also a bounce land. I think I should have thrown it away. Crumbling Vestige would have been much better. I think I can wait till villains unkeep. I regret putting my time into this and not spending time with my family / friends instead. I hecking love spending time with family and friends. How about you? I tried Scout. I played Scout years ago. Enough for it to be clear that I have no interest in the card. Currently. I think I'm casting the Spelunking to draw the Explorer to pitch Explore. And like I just require a Force of Vigor from my opponent to break my Spelunking. Which seems challenging. Bojuka Bog. What a combo. They should print that alchemy card that is just Arboreal Grazer that can also conjure 2 forests. That card would be giga nice. I think it would be incredible. Spelunking, put a land, put a bounce land, put a bounce land. Tribes card, put a bounce land into play. Seems like we're missing a bounce land though. Over here. I like the gentleman's agreement in the Titan mirror where players just scoop if a Primeval Titan gets summoned. Like, nope. Yeah, no. No reason to continue this. Villain better than Burrow Downs, but it's, I guess, much better with the Scout. I mean, you can never win over a Titan nowadays. Exactly. That's the source of that agreement. What if Kami would require 2 forests in my sideboard to conjure? Wars. And then it's not clear if 4 copies is good. If I join on top land, I can turn to Titan. Holy shit. Multi 6, play Bridgeworks Battle. I will lose to Boseiju if I do this line now, so play the Saga. I'll lose to Force of Vigor as well, but I will lose to Force of Vigor with the Lotus Field line as well. And if my opponent passing here, they probably have a Boseiju or Force of Vigor. Seems like it was Force of Vigor which wrecks me. And Spelunking to rebuild. And now my opponent has 6 mana next turn. Ooh, they even bounces Otawara. Force of Vigor is unfair. Also bouncing Otawara, and I played an Urza Saga into it, but seems like 6 mana is getting floated. Seems like Bridgeworks Battle is triumphant. Amulet players should not side it in against each other out of respect. Well, for the most part, I don't play Force of Vigor. I started again because Moxopal, and it's another justification for that, but for a long period, it was a card that was only good against the mirror, and it was just bad for people to play it. Holy shit, that's his second hand today, which would enjoy Dryad Arbor, so one more hand that does that today, and I will add Arbor back to my deck. Almost a Dryad Arbor Believer. If I could tutor it from my sideboard with GSZ, I would be fine. Am I locked in for today? No, I'm 4-1. This is a 7-round challenge, so I need to win this round and probably the next one. I'm fairly unlocked in. Wait, I don't have green mana next turn. No. That sucks. Locked in jak napierdala Bronx na streamie. Ja nie wiem, co znaczy locked in, więc nie wiem, o co chodzi. Chuj, nie rozumiem, więc... Co mi kurwa atakujesz? In the zone. Yeah. Giga in the zone. It's a 0% Bronx, though. Nie, nie, kurwa, nie. Dobra, chuj, tak se możesz. Wyjebane. Should be forbidden to tap 3 mana with so much confidence on turn 3 against Amulet. Need to find the second green somehow. No niby jest second green, but 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. A nie wiem, kurwa. Not having green on turn 3-4. My spelunking was a bit terrible this game. O, no dobra, moc Fielda. What does it do for me? Well, it would cast a Titan if I hadn't made a construct. I was thinking about it a little bit, but I don't know, it doesn't seem to make a difference. I don't die to bombardment alone. What I exile? Explore. Ciao, Johnny. Can die to Thraben Charm now. Okay. Taking the construct of Amulet seems aggressive. I mean, they don't do anything. I should have made that construct. I think it made no difference. I died to Ajani plus bombardment anyways. I could have tried to draw Lotus Field. I would have drawn it. I play Titan and I think I still lose, but a little bit of a stumble on this game on green. It does seem like I have too many cyborg cards for energy now with Escape Shift coming in as well. 61 card deck. We can cut a GSZ. Explore question mark. Very good question. If you cut an Explore from your deck, you cut a cycling card, which is so often a free cycling card in this deck, but it's also a card that's good in opening hand in this deck. So instant speed is good, Soggy Fruit Lops. Especially against a common sideboard card from their deck. Out of their deck. Orm's Chant. But also Cavern of Souls. I'll put back Valakut. Maybe not, maybe I should actually put back a Titan. Maybe I want more lands in this hand. If I cast Scape Shift, like if I have 4 lands to Scape Shift, I can just find an Amulet effect and win. These people come from their cities and think to tame the wilderness. They forget that here, the wilderness has a head start. Let's put back a Titan. Like, how many win con cards do I need against a Boros deck that doesn't interact with them? In my hands. Vesuva? Not interested. 1 Amulet, 4 lands. Scape Shift is a win. It's a 91% win if you have nothing else in your hand, I guess. I should say. There's a chance you will mill your other Summoner's Pact with Aftermath Analyst's trigger and then you can't fetch it. So then you can't win. Johnny. A bit tricky, but Sure, they set out Galvanics. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. They do have it less often. Okay, I have no place, so. Yes, I like instant speed. If you don't want to get ads, you can consider subscribing to the channel. Works pretty well. Reprieve, I think they're just playing around the vengeance. I think I just don't want to play more monsters. And there's 4 Blood Moons and 3 Charmos, okay. Makes sense. I think the hand is more Johnny's, yeah, that's actually what I thought. Because if you suspect Vampire's Vengeance, and if there's another Johnny in your hand, you don't really want to play it. It's good. No cave, sad. Wasn't lethal with Dryad plus Kappa Shift? Well, wasn't it? Isn't it lethal? Sure. It was, but also I didn't have the mana to cast it, so how do I? What do I do with all the Mox money? I will have enough money to retire and stop streaming ever again. So I'll just chill for the rest of my life. That's your plan. I hope you lose. Yeah. Thank you for your support. Fair. I mean, I guess I was asking for it. Have I decided if I will play Dryad and Paper? I will. It's not like a super hard decision. As in, it's probably fine either way, but if I play GSZ, it just offers me a tutor target that's relevant in that slot. And Dryad is a bit bad to draw sometimes, but not always, right? So this deck is so good that it makes me think that even if I was playing in an 8-player tournament and everyone knew I was going to play this deck, I would play it anyway. Really. But then, if you were one of the other players, how much more likely would you be to register Harbinger main deck? Times 3 and Frog. Because really that's the only thing that stops me is Harbinger and Storm. Some players have Storm in the range, but not really. I think how likely there's gonna be 0 Storm at the Mox, maybe 1%. It's a dope necklace, I think it is, yeah. Blue Red Storm with 4 Harbingers main. Holy shit. Now that's something I haven't thought about. Mox is best of 3. Just regular matches of Magic. You play a Vintage Cube, Draft Pod, and then you play a...
He's a phenomenal control player.
Modern Pod Draft. Pod 8-person gameplay instance. And then the winners of both play against each other to determine who's the king of Magic Online. All of it is best of 3. It is not single element. You play and like the amount of matches you win determines how much prize money you win. And it's okay. If you have to guess, who do you think would be the king of MTGO? I have no idea. Fair MTG. Solid guess. Stefan Schutz not playing Andy Mox. Ginger? I don't know. Ginger is like a person who's more about grinding than being the king. Sylvia land into where on my amulet feels like a moon hand. So I'll need to find a forest at some point. That's a forest. In my upkeep with the pack trigger, I destroy, pay. Set stop in the upkeep. I guess that's gonna be the safest. If my opponent has a second moon, I can die. Would lose in this situation if this was Dryad Arbor. What would be Dryad Arbor? Imagine second moon. I mean, I'm not beating a second moon anyways, right? So yeah, I'm imagining. In fact, Do I want to play my TOS or my Vestige? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would think I don't. TOS better in hand, Vestige more mana if I play it next turn. If I draw a sweeper, I can cast it and then discard Vestige to that sweeper. Lumra, pretty weak next turn. Get whatever it mills. Opponent's hand probably more white cards, and the best 2 white cards to cast were Ocelot Brides. Could be Fraben Charm. Johnny? They play a Johnny? Or Ocelot Bride? No Guide of Souls. Maybe red removal. Discharge, cool. Yeah, well, it's fine. So 1 card, that's probably a land, that's a land or a white card. Could be a Flash as well. Flash, Ocelot, a Johnny. Did I keep on top? I did keep a card on top, so we have something good. Do I know how energy sideboards are should side against Titan? They bring Moon. They kept Ragavan on top, really? Static Prison makes sense in their hand. Ragavan, I guess, makes sense in the sense that they go to 5. They do double cuts with each Ocelot. I mean, energy brings Moon and disenchants, and they board out probably some discharges. And some of the Grinder cards like Fable, Flash, or as well the Kotutan's Riva. Titan. Titan makes it easier. Ramping hard or hardly ramping, am I right? Ocelot is way closer to how to full deck looks visually. Should have tapped both, honestly. Doesn't matter. Spilling on Orim's chant or just wasting time? I hope MTGO is not as laggy for you as it is for me. Well, it seems to be. They could Throb and Charm, which would be slightly troublesome, but not the end of the world. If they don't Throb and Charm, I just win. Mill Zenith Titan Amulet Vestige, okay. I mean, it's the last turn of the match, so presumably so. I think I should have enough time, even despite the lag. Jezus, kurwa, no może nie mam czasu na to, ja pierdolę. How do you win from here? I can put my entire deck into my graveyard and back on the battlefield and win with Dryad Valakut. It's funny that the modern icon is currently liberated. Yeah, they were never changed. And they aged pretty badly. The Pioneer one is Thassa's Oracle. At my point of aggro GG. You can flicker Lumra with Mirrorpool. Yeah, Woodlands with Analyst, Lumra with Otawara or Mirrorpool. Lizard explained it very well. In a very concise way. Lumra. Oh, now you concede. Curious. It's way better when no on Earth. Oh, as well a Guvna. I think I moved to 5. Okay, that's fine. Keep Titan, Amulet, Boseiju, Bounce Land. And Grazer, right? Where's the expedition map? Might actually be expedition map. To grab Lotus Field. That makes more sense actually. How much is canister coaching? I don't do coaching. So I guess indeterminate. Also, Schnarau, thank you very much for your Prime sub. I appreciate your support. Tamiya. Whoa, pre-order. I would not do that, Zerk. Maybe Etherbox Marvel is the frog answer. To lagi często są, dzisiaj są, normalnie nie ma zazwyczaj. To jest nadzwyczajna sytuacja. Alright, so they play Battlements. That means that if I draw a Grazer, nothing happens. So I have to go map, chamber. Would I rather play Karn or Basic Swamp? Probably Basic Swamp. It wouldn't require me to put 5 bad cards in my sideboard. Drawing Hanweir Grazer is certainly pretty rough. Lotus on 1. That kills Tamio at least. Maybe more Otawara Soaring City is the answer. We already have 2. Can you Fimaha? Am I afraid of losing to constructs? Yes. Do I need to draw Spelunking not to lose this game? Probably. Is there any hope left for me? Well, not much, but any for sure. Can you Fimaha? Could kill Saga not to lose to constructs. GZS. But also, are the constructs realistically an issue? Villain makes a construct which is large, then attacks me with 1 construct, then attacks with 2 and I die. I can GSZ to find Analyst, which doesn't even die to Unholy Heat now, which probably will let me win if I draw a Spelunking or a Amulet next draw step. Sounds good to me. Gives me a plan. We would get Collector Ouphe here passport and it would be pretty okay. I can't go to Yemen. Oh, middle 2 lands. Nice. Edge Mace. One could possibly fetch a Graveyard Hate piece with Saga next turn. Or a Hanweir Might. But I can just use the Analyst now. Could also Boseiju the Saga now. They're not doing anything. Heard from Fat Castle that the Titan matchup for Breach isn't that good. Would you confirm? Yes. I played Breach into Titan and it felt rough, and I played Titan versus Breach and it felt easy. I moved to 5 and my hand was pretty good, but opponent managed to stop my Amulet, which always hurts much more on a move to 5. Now I kill it with Boseiju. What is he saying, that line? Alright, here it comes. Get on the plane. That's why. Basically, that's it. When you see a Mishra's Bubble with a Survey land, that always feels like such a scam. Like, yeah, am I supposed to keep it or not? It doesn't matter. The illusion of free choice. One rumbled and took Spellbomb. Curious. Will they Spellbomb bounce my Analyst? Does it make a difference if they do? Seems like opponent doesn't have the combo, so they have a Breach, they can play Breach into some attempts at winning. Not a Lotus Field. Not much difference to, not much reason to play the Analyst now. Would just die to... Oh, it would just die simply. Maybe I want to play Lotus Field, sacrifice Growth Chamber and Hanweir, while I Boseiju the Saga, because they can get Might or Soul Guide Lantern, and then I feel like I have no outs to win against either. And if they don't find it, then I feel like I do have outs to win, which is to draw Amulet, wait for my Saga to resolve. Any other way. There's some merit to holding Boseiju for their Breach, I know, but I think that wasn't important. What is important is to be able to win. I think opponent already signaled weakness with their earlier turns. As opposed to just activating Analyst. That's because I drew the Saga, so in 2 turns my Analyst is just gonna win, and casting Slow Titan is not particularly good in the matchup. Those were my thoughts. They get mine after you activate Analyst. I think you'll end up with Muscle one shot of holding a Boseiju. What about long term? How do I win? Maybe there was a diverging path somewhere earlier this game, but I wasn't seeing it, and I'm fairly happy with what I'm doing right now. Nice opal sacrifice. Maybe a point didn't notice that this is an artifact. Well, Bog is in my sideboard, so it's just Boseiju to hand, which is like it seemed to me that I would be winning on the same turn, but now I'm actually winning, and in your line I would be winning with by just actually like your winning would be having a Boseiju in hand, and my winning is winning. Am I wrong? TBH opponent is giga unlucky. Cool. Well, they were pretty lucky killing my Amulet and not dying on turn 3. So my line of thought is that I'm trying to get to this spot. But it was pretty close. Like, if I hadn't drawn the Saga, I would have just activated Analyst and let them resolve the Saga. If you win this challenge, will you register Titan for RC Prague? Yes. Tylko mnie wkurwia ten Harbinger, nie? Że istnieje. Because playing challenges from home, like, is fine. Sometimes you'll get shit on by a Harbinger in an early turn, and it's like fine, you can go to the other room and do anything else. But like, how far away is Prague from Poznan? 500 kilometers, 600. So traveling to Prague and then having some fucker deploy Harbinger against me in the first few rounds, or in any rounds honestly, would make it feel bad. 439, no to może jednak się opłaca. Every FNM I get shit on by Harbinger, yeah. People say that a lot, that all of the FNMs are actually Harbinger hellscapes. Sounds rough. Nice clock, no, nice, nice. Snake Eater. Eater? I barely knew her. Kurwa, no kliknij się, pierdolony triggerze, no. Śmieciu. Właź na stos. Taki kurwa skurwysyn mały amulet, nie? Siedzi, klikasz go i chuj. O, wszedł nagle, nie? Teraz wchodzę. Chodzę, kurwa, cały na biało, zadowolony z siebie. Oj. Gosh darn, could this trigger finally work, for heaven's sake? Yes. No to niech przestaną się palić, bo ja mam grę do grania tutaj. Stop, kurwa, nie cwaniacz, frajerze. Kurwa, srumble, nie? Gdzie udawać, że coś może zrobić. Mr. Beast faster? Not with an amulet. Mr. Beast with spelunking is okay. What happens if you win game 1 but time out? You lose the match. That is always the result of timing out. You lose the entire match. I like Scape Shift against Breach. There's some awkwardness against Consign. Let's see. Interesting, I could Force of Vigor those two. No, that would be terrible. Scape Shift would be phenomenal in paper. Well, I don't know if it would be phenomenal in the matchup. I could see it being a bit lackluster. No nie, bo plan będzie i wapki pierwszy kurwa celował, nie? Śmieć. I'll just exile so my opponent can build up. And I don't have to prosperity as much. Oh, Saga. Dobra. How to dodge breach? Maybe the force was actually pretty weak. It probably was. No i dupa. No dobra, zapraszam do kumpienia się. Idę nakarmić koty i pograć Deadlocka. O, co tak kurwa powoli się tak jąbisz? Szybciej klikaj. Dajesz, dajesz. Co tak trudno moksika zagrać z grobu? Ha? Well, actually also like to see what they have in their deck. Singing to support is good too, though. Ouphe is also a bit inexperienced, it seems, so makes sense to make him do it. What makes you think that? Nathan of the Guild Leaf, that's like the name I see playing Unrolled Breach combos decks for years or more. Twiddle Lotus. Even before this. Probably also this deck in the past, and now this deck that is good. So I don't know that. I don't know what made you think it's an inexperienced gamer. Right, Soul Guide, Might, Spell Bomb, all in the deck. What made them cycle the Opals last game then? Probably miscounted the artifacts. Oracle. Reveal 0 on Oli Eat. Consign. Well, I cut a pact, so Escape is much worse when I cut a pact. Oh, I don't like it. You love your job, you never stream a day in your life. Okay. What if my opponent claims my Saga? Holy fuck. Not good. Can you skip this song? My dog goes crazy if it's playing. No. Your dog will be crazy. Dobra, lądziki 2 z czuba na raz. Chuj kurwa, dupa cipa. Did I see the new Cultivator Colossus art for Innistrad Remastered? I think so. O ja pierdolę. Dobra, no to śmierć jest. Can we sneak in on breakers? We'll see.